Galaxy 2 World Championship. I think I've said pretty much all the words you need to say. Ren 26, that's another word. Or 3. And waste recycling spawn for the aliens. High vol, systing up to oxygenation. Interesting little triple cyst there. Risk, Lepidus, Wob, and Onzor rushing straight through into gravity. Central room here, giant room. Strain getting caught out on his own. Wob with about 1% health, the natural regen just about keeping him alive. Lepidus and Gisp onto... I've called that wrong. Gisp is actually now alone up against Bitey and Lepidus. And these two guys going for the IP. There's only one. Commander's in the chair. And that's the end. Oh, Bitey with the team kill. Yep. that's why you bring Bitey in. That's why you bring Bitey back into round 4. Big plays like that. And it looks like they're going for a hardcore expansion. You can see they've got all of this and this. 4 extractors potentially. Wob's just outside the base. Owns or just outside the base. That's not good. If Gisp is not predicting this, he's going to get absolutely destroyed. Wob's going to drop on him. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Strayan getting caught with the Parasite, and Risk is not too bothered. Oh, nice from Hugh there. 50% onto Risk. And he's just baiting him. He's hiding behind the wall and biting. Whilst Lepidus and Bitey come around. Zinky and Strayan backing each other up. Lepidus jumps straight in with some good speed. Zinky's alone. Now he comes out with the pistol maybe to finish off Risk. Now he goes for the reload on the rifle. A little bit onto Risk, but not enough to kill him. And now these two are just parasiting Abraxas. Not really hitting that much, but they're ready for a kill on him if he pushes out of the base. Wob and Owns are defending the corridor outside the marine spawn on the right side. And a similar position to Risk and Bitey doing the same on the left side. So we got Abraxas and Strayan on the respawn. The second IP is finally coming up, which is going to be important because of just how often these marines are dying. Owenzor's in the base, and he goes round and around, and he's not really sure what to do. He's just waiting to die. And it looks like Bitey tried to go with Risk up against Hugh, who might have been distracted by Owenzor, but he wasn't. Strayan getting the kill there, and Phase Gate's coming out. Okay, so they're going to try and sneak through, get a Phase Gate up. Big Imp and Abraxas with long range from Hugh in a second, but a Big Imp jumps round the wall, losing line of sight from his teammate, and then Risk and Lepidus are just going to walk away, dodging some of those pistol shots. And you can see these guys going for an extractor in gravity. Wob jumps round, Zinky hears it though, nice little bit of damage, scares him off. The Parasite is on Zinky, he's going to get taken out in 2 bites. Gisp's got a little bit more health, does get a kill actually, but he gets final kill onto him. Actually, Wob finishes him off with a long range Parasite, so I was wrong about the Parasite there. Big Imp, look at these mines, they're so worried that they're going to get killed as soon as they come out the base. Zinky and Big Imp grouping up for the right hand side push now. And the Phase Gate really is their only play. They need to just spear through with 3 guys, just keep going, get a Phase Gate in their base and try and win the game within the next 10 minutes. Well, in the next 1 minute would be preferable. They need to do something quickly. Big Imp looking to play a little bit more defensively, but he's actually going to leave that entrance open. No, he's not, he's coming back to defend it. Good, good, good. Wob and Owenzor, they're looking for an opening. They go for it anyway, even though a Big Imp was technically ready. He was actually on the reload, I think. And now Owenzor and Wob coming into gravity to deal with Zinky and Gisp. And Zinky getting a nice kill. Gisp not quite on the kill as well, though. And it's getting to see here comes the lurk from behind. Nice little bit of mine damage, doing 100 onto him and Lepidus with the second lurk. And a rifle jam from Abraxas. Big Imp covering that right entrance again. He got Risk long range. Probably going for some spike damage before he actually enters the room. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at the map control. You can see right now on the bottom left the aliens have decided to assist up to supply lines. Bitey's trying to defend that. He's going to struggle though. He's got no energy to bite. He comes in onto Gisp but struggles. The Drifter wasn't quite in position to help Strain. Abraxas, Zinky and Gisp. There's 4 of them right now. Oh, that's not a good sign. When you've got to build Phase Gates on your Red Dog calls them satellite extractors because they orbit your base there. If you've got to build a Phase Gate there, you're really struggling for map control. And then for some reason, I suppose they built it further away. Maybe it's a bit more defensive. Maybe it feels a bit more genuine if it's slightly further away from the base. But look at that. That's a bit of a pathetic map control to have. No base on the right hand side. Bitey, Wob and Owenzor coming into the base. There's mines everywhere. There's no point even upgrading shotguns because they're going to have no P-res for it. Loki jumps out the chair, gets a kill onto Bitey. Loki, very, very well done. Really, I'm respecting Loki right now. I want to see him on the ground. I want to see what he can do outside of the comm chair. Look at all these defenders. Stalwart, brave, and mines. And are we seeing any fades anytime? Seven harvesters at the 5-minute mark. They're just completely overwhelmed. They've got no plays. They've just got nothing. Every single extractor is going to be taken by the alien team. Every time they leave the base, they're going to get completely overwhelmed. And these guys are just rotating from left to right to left to right. If they pushed at the same time, they might be better off. Like, if those guys were dying and they pushed into electrical core and took another harvester away from the alien team or something, I don't know. It's all a little bit excessive, because I think they're probably going to lose in the next 2 minutes on... Maybe they'll wait for Onos again, so it'll take a little bit longer, but... The Marines are kind of stuck. They've got no upgrades, though. I think they could probably just go fades right now and just win combat over and over. So as good as this phase gate was, they're actually finally about to lose it. Gist coming through, not quite with his teammate, and so the Lurks are cleaning these guys up one by one. And actually, if you look at the spawn, oh my gosh, all the Marines are dead right now. Bitey and Wob are the only ones to contend with Strayan in the base. Commander's alive in the chair, Abraxas on the respawn, and that's finally 3 Marines on the ground. And then Zinky and Big Imp on the respawn as well. But the phase gate has gone down. Owns are on the extractor. And it looks like all the Marines are back alive. But they're going for Weapons 1. They've got no P-Res. They've got no extractors. They do have an arms lab, and they're working on that Weapons 1. But in terms of a medium game or a long game, they've got nothing. And they're going for it again. Lepidus and Risk with the long range spiking into the choke point. And these guys are completely overwhelmed. For some reason, the Lurks are somehow overpowering these Marines. Even though they are outnumbered, and I would say outgunned. Rifles are pretty much stronger than the ranged spike. I see Bitey in the middle of the room there, upgrading a Skulk. And he's a little bit of a sad face there, because, well, he deserved that. They've actually moved a Crag in with a Drifter, so they've got huge amounts of healing here with the Enzyme. Mucous Membrane. Actually, they haven't got Enzyme just about yet, but they've got the Crag and the Mucous Membrane. Risk taking a mine. And they're actually looking to take some long-range damage onto these mines to clean them up. You can see they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've probably missed a couple. Looks like Wob coming in for a 2v1. Zinky getting taken out, and Gisp not even shooting before his teammate goes down. So that's something you got to work on. It's either that reaction time, or maybe he was reloading. You got to make sure you're listening for hearing those bites and responding immediately. Abraxas, Zinky, and Loki, the only ones in defense right now. Abraxas completely overwhelmed. Does get taken up by Bitey, but Bitey does go down to a pistol long range from Zinky in the spawn. Again, looking at that map control, you can see the aliens. They're going straight for those 3 hives. I wish I could look at the tech tree for the aliens, but that's not an option. I don't think. And that doesn't update properly, so that doesn't work. But you can see these guys are going Onos, finally. 8-minute mark Onos. And they've got Weapons 1, Armor 0. So, 1 Onos, Wob, a bit more brave, still outside the base. So it looks like Risk and Lepidus are going to hold them so they can't come through here. And then Wob coming in from the side, pushing them from the right-hand side. And then I'm not sure where the other Onos are. But they weren't even necessary. They should have just come in as fades or something. Good game's called. And that's that. That's round 4 to Imagine. And it wouldn't take much to imagine that victory, but there it is. It was a bit of fun anyway. And a couple of matches from Imagine is good to see, because these guys are pretty new. Anyway, that's that. Great, well that was some good fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Rencast, and please do follow me if you want to see more from the NS2 WC, because I will be hopefully catching up on a bunch of games, because there's so many to cast and far less casters than there are games. So follow me on Twitch, definitely, and follow me on Twitter if you feel like it, because that will keep you updated, because I will stream and I will tweet when I go live. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you.